Hi guys, g'day. Welcome to my channel, Chit Chat Down Under. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, thank you so much once again for coming and spending some time with me today. So today it's Saturday and the cyclone is crossing over up north of us in Bribie Island, which is where my niece lives. And so we just had high winds last night and some rain. It's still raining. However, we managed to not be affected by the Cyclone Alfred. Now, Cyclone Alfred has been around since February 20th, and it formed in the Coral Sea, which is east of Queensland. And it has been around for that long, and it has now just crossed over land and has been downgraded from a Category 4, 5 being the highest, and it is now a Category 1. So there you go. So we're lucky we dodged a bullet there. Now I think in my last order I did the large giant Connect 4, and I forgot to give you a price. I paid $108.36. They're now $118.80, and that's what I paid for the giant 4-in-1 game. So today I have got a Temu bag, which is full of goodies, and I also have this one, which came from a local warehouse, and a little one of my daughter's. So I'll do my daughter's one first. So first up, she has one of these great Sanrio little blind boxes. Now I have got 2 more of these coming, and I think she also has got another one coming. And what it is, it's so Sanrio, which is Hello Kitty brand as well. So it has a little box, and inside you get a little mixture of goodies. So you've got Kuromi, My Melody, this one's, which one's that one? That's the White Rabbit, that's Cinema Roll, and then Hello Kitty. The little dog is Pochaco, and this one, I'm not sure what that one is, the yellow one. I haven't written that one down. I don't know what that one is. So anyway, we'll get into it and we'll have a look what goodies she got. Now you do get a blind box. They're all different, so I've ordered 2 at the same time from the same vendor. I don't know whether they will have the same products in them, but generally, now this is the 3rd one I've opened so far, and they've been different items each time. So this one comes with a pen. So this one's what one's on it? This one's got the little yellow character. I have no idea what the yellow character's name is. And then inside you also get a little comb, and I would imagine this is a mirror, and it has all the characters on it. That's really cute. And it feels like it's hard plastic, but I don't know how to open it. Okay, so it opens here. Oh, and inside you get a little character comb as well as the mirror. So that's cute. So that's another item. So how have you guys been? We've been, I just went to bed, even though the cyclone was hanging around, and we knew it was going to hit sort of 2:30 in the morning, but I just went to bed. I thought, well, there's nothing you can do about it. And it has one of these rulers that comes out, and it's got your little shapes in there that you can do, and it has the My Melody character. That's cute. So okay, next we have in there a little Hello Kitty. It's Hello Kitty in a skeleton outfit. Now it has got protective plastic on, which I won't take off because it's not mine, but I'll give you an idea. That's better what it looks like. Hello Kitty as a skeleton, and that's a good keyring that just simply opens. It's got a good strong closure there, so you can put that on a handbag or a pencil case, a backpack, whatever you want, your keys. And lastly, it comes with, now I've also found out that these boxes, you can get them in 5 to 7 items, you can get them in 8 to 12 items, and I think 12 to 16. So there's different, oh, I just broke the bag. There's different sizes that you can get. So, and this simply has a little a little cute little Hello Kitty bracelet, and it's got the little charms and the little danglies and that's cute. And I broke the bag. Oops. But that's okay. That's okay. And that's, so she got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this was a cheaper one, and she paid $8.67, and it is now $8.27. I think I paid for mine maybe a little bit less, I'm not sure. But yeah, so there is an option to get different amounts of prizes in the pack. So depending on your budget, you can make a decision as to how much you're willing to spend. Next up, she has more badges. Sorry. That's okay. We love badges, don't we? And this one says Time Blows, and it's a little hairdryer. I love that one. Nikki's got really good taste in badges. She's got the same sort of taste as me. She likes the quirky ones. She has a few sarcastic ones, which I love. So this one is a sword, and it is $2.18. I'm not sure what does it say what it's from. I would imagine Game of Thrones, possibly. I'm not sure. I don't know. But she buys these for gifts because she knows a lot of her friends are into anime and I think Marvel and that sort of thing. Okay, this one is, what does it say? I'm not sure. I haven't got my glasses. I'm bad. But I didn't forget my bin this time. What does it say? Something beaten nor pain. Okay, so it says, I fear neither death nor pain. So that must be a saying out of some sort of show. Not sure. Okay, next item is $1.57 now, $1.63, and it is simply a pair of, once I get the protective little plastic off, it's a pair of tweezers, and they're quite good. They're very sharp, and they would be good to get splinters out. They're good for plucking eyebrows, or like me, pulling out little moustache or beard hairs, which I'm now growing apparently. I'm having competition with my sons. Okay, there's a few more items. $1.78 now, $1.91, and it is a badge, not a pin. And it is 521 lift handset and something dial. I can't read it because I haven't got my glasses, and I'm not going to strain my eyes. I'm sorry. Maybe you can read it, but it's in the style of the old telephone dial, which I absolutely loved. We loved doing them when we were kids. Next item is a badge of hers, and it is $1.73 now, $1.89, and it says, lazy is a very strong word. I like to call it selective participation. I love that. That is awesome. She has got really good taste. I love it. Next up, we have another badge. This one sold out, but she paid $1.80, and it says, if standing up for yourself burns bridges, I have matches we ride at dawn. I love that. That's good. That's awesome. Okay, another one, $2 now, $1.95. And this one is Almanac from a show, I'm not sure. Sports Almanac, 1950 to 2020. I have no idea what it's for, but it's a big badge. And I'm sure someone out there knows what it is. Next up, we have $2.63 now, $2.54. Her last badge, last item, and I think it is. No, I don't know. I have no idea, but it's probably a series. No idea what that is. Okay, so that's that. So I shall put her items back in her little bag. So So she's really loving these as well, because the items in these little Sanrio boxes are really good quality. And we love them. We absolutely love them. I'm just going to Candy Bella myself, because I'm sweating and I get a lot of water there. Okay. Next up, we have the first item of mine, which is this lovely little pack. Now, I don't know what I paid for this. Why haven't I put my price on there? I have no idea. Maybe I stuck it on here. Nope, no idea. I have no idea what I paid for this. Okay, so this is a steering wheel desk, and I have tried it out. It does work. Now you have two sides. You have this side, which is just, it's got a very small lip. So that's, you can put your laptop on, or you can put your, I used it in the car the other day when I went with my husband. I stayed in the car, and because I was a driver, I sat behind the wheel and I used it, and I put my iPad on there. Now the other side has a little cup holder, and this is a little bit deeper. So if you have pens or something, you can put little things in here as well. So yeah, double-sided. I used this side, which is more flat. And yeah, so what you do is you put this around, your steering wheel sits here, and you just put it up, you get your, under your steering wheel like that, and then you get it so that you wedge it into the steering wheel. The steering wheel sits here, obviously, and then you just wedge it until it's at the height that you require. And it works brilliantly, guys. I love it. They are readily available online. I have no idea how much I paid for it. I stupidly didn't put the price on, unless that's, no, that wasn't the price I put on there. Okay, so there you go. Great item, highly recommend it. Next up we have this box. And for this, oh, the rain's getting heavier. Okay, $20.35, and it's now $19.12, and there are 58 pieces in here. I have no idea what it is. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, so this is for little guy, and what they are brightly coloured things. Now, because little guy, aka my almost 14-year-old grandson, gets a lot of stuff off me, because he's my only grandchild. So he tends to take a lot of the stuff that I get him home. So then when he comes over and stays, there's nothing for him to do. So now I've told him these items will be staying here. They won't be going home with him. And there's all different shapes, guys. So you can build and make stuff with it. I'm just giving you an example of what you can do. So the colours are double-sided. So these are green as well as orange. The little ones are dark blue as well as light blue. And the squares are yellow as well as light blue. And I think that's the only shape. Oh, no, and you've also, I thought they were the only shapes, but no, there's more. You've also got squares, which are yellow and pink. Great colour combinations. They've got good taste. So that's a whole bag of all different shapes. And it does come with a little sheet that shows them how to make a little cat or a buggy, but he doesn't have wheels, so I don't know how he'll do that. And geometric shapes, a rocket, I think that's a turtle. But yeah, so it gives them an idea of what they can create. And little guy is pretty smart. He has got a very good imagination, and he does come up with some really, really good creations. So I'm going to give that for little guy, and he will be using those here. He won't be taking those home. Next up we have this item. What did I pay? I paid $9.64, now $11.81. Oh, sorry. So I paid $9.64, and then it was sold out. And I found another vendor who had it for $11.81. Now there's 24 pieces. I guess this is also for little guy. Oh no, it's not. Okay, so this one is another blind box that we're going to do together. It has 24. Now, because remember I had the Sanrio, the little characters, which little guy and his mum ended up getting the whole lot because I didn't want them. This one apparently is a little bit better quality, so there's all the different characters on there. So we're going to do this, and we will open one straight away. So there's supposedly 24 little characters, and these are very cute. And there we go, that's our first one. So I shall pop that one in there, and I will leave that there so that we can do them, because I like the idea of doing all these little character little things. Now these boxes, guys, are really good to use as gifts through the mail. You just take this sticker off that you had on there for what was in there. You take that off, and you can put your own wrapping paper over them, and they're great for mailboxes, you know, to send through the mail, little gifts. So I keep them, or even gifts that you want to give someone, you know, so I keep them because they do come in handy. Next up we have, okay, so these are my freebies. Now, as you know, I got a pack of these, 10 of these, which I've already made up, but I'm going to show you how they happen. Now, I already had the flowers, but I'm just going to show you. Now, this one was a free gift. I paid they're worth $5.64. I got them for free. Now, there's 10 in there, so you get 10 of these. Now, remember, guys, I have already made them up. I got 10 of these. And I already bought 10 of the black ones, and now I've got 10 free ones, which I've already put in. And I give these to people who visit, or if I'm going to visit someone, I just take one along and give it to them and make them feel good. So all you do is you open it up and squish it the other way so that it forms a little square at the top. Now what I do is I have my nail glue, and what I do is I just put a little dot of it in the tip of it because it stops. See, I just put a little dot just in there, and then I squeeze that together without getting your fingers stuck. And I do that because I found when you put a single rose in, because that's really fine, it will actually fall through the bottom. And so the rose will end up down here and you'll have a stick hanging through, which we don't like. So what I've done is because I like them to be long, I like them to show into because you've got the little window at the top. So I then pop that in there, and you have a little ribbon which you then pull to the side, and then you get your little window and you open them out. Now, so this is $5 for 10 of these little boxes with the windows. So if you wanted to give fresh flowers, you could do that. You could simply go and buy a dozen roses or 10 roses, whatever you want to do. Buy a dozen, then you've got 2 for yourself. You need a treat too. And you simply, well, I just take that out first. I put that in first, making sure that the ribbon is set properly. You then pop your rose in. See, now I like to leave them long so that you get to see the rose, and then you simply get the little ribbon and you tie it up like so, and you try to make it so that the words are visible. Now they come with the words Beauty Life on there, and that's what we like to see, Beauty Life, and I like the words to stick out. So then you put the ribbon on like so, and then you have a gorgeous little gift like that. And that can just simply go with the rest of them, and I love these. They're brilliant, they're great. Now I will grab a red one as well, and I will do a photo just in case I can't find anything else to do a thingy of. So I will do that. Okay, so that can pop in there. And all the people that I've given them to have all loved them. So that was, as I said, they're worth $5.64 for 10 of them. But that was I think a Fishland gift, maybe? No. Okay, I'm going to tell you what it was. So I got these 4 gifts, right? So now, just remember that one. I should have shown you this one first. Now, I have bought one of these before, and I have never ever seen this offer before, ever. And it's the best offer that I've actually ever had. And so it says this offer was buy an item and get 4 gifts free. And then what you had to do is every day for those 4 days in a row, you put daily free, and then you get your first gifts, one of the gifts that you chose, and then the next day you do another daily free. You put in your search bar daily free, and it gives you the second prize, one of the other prizes that you ordered. And so for 4 days, and you get 4 free gifts. Now this cost me $1.69, okay? And it is a garlic little grater, and it's brilliant. You can detach this by taking it this way, I think. Yes, you just press this little button down and you can take it off. So that's for when you clean it, and it's not going to work now because okay, I've just got to press that down. So you press that down, take it off, easy cleaning. So what you do is you pop that on there. So you've got your little grater. You push that button back up so it can't go the way there. You pop your little garlic clove in there, or 2 small ones, 1 large one. You then have a little plunger and you face it. You put your finger in there, you face it in there, and obviously it'll sit like that. And as you're pushing down, you're grating. And so you will be grating. Now I have used it and it's brilliant. It works really well. This is a second one as a backup, so I might put this one with my camping gear. And as I said, this one I paid $1.69 for. And the 4 gifts that I chose, that I got 1 gift each day for the next 4 days, equaled $30. So I spent $1.69 and I got $30 extra worth of gifts. So for $1.69, I got 5 gifts for $30. Now, so those 10 little rose things was the first one. The second one was more of my, now this is the only glue I use when I do my, well, it's like a super glue, but they sell it as a nail glue, and I like this glue. It's really good. I use it around the house for everything. So this was my second gift, and this one's worth $6.49, and there are, I think, 15 bottles in there. So they are really good. I use them regularly. My next gift that I got the 3rd day was this little TV shelf, and it was $4.94, and I'll show you what it is. This one sits like, if you're like me and you put your remote controls somewhere and you forget where they are, this is handy. Now you've got to unscrew this, so you unscrew it like that, and then what you do is these little legs pop up. If I can get them to come up, so you've got little feet. So what you do is you hook this onto the front of your TV. So this sits at the back. So if this is your TV, that's your TV, this hooks on the front of the TV, and then that sits at the back. You then put your legs, you adjust the legs so that they sit like this, right? So that both the legs, I'll show you at the front one. So that you adjust it so that that sits at the width of your thing, and you tighten this little screw here. And then you have a shelf where you can put all your remotes. Or if you have a TV in your room which hangs on the wall, which I do, you can pop your DVD player on there, which is probably what I'm going to use it for, because I can't at the moment play DVDs, but however, that means I'll need a step ladder to get up to reach it, so maybe not. I might just use it in the lounge room, and we can put our remote controls on there. It's a decent sized shelf. You can fit 2-3 remotes on there, and I will be putting that on the TV in the lounge room so that we have a little shelf, and it's out of sight. You don't really see it, but you can find things easily. So that's what that item is. And my last free gift with that deal for $1.69 was this item. Now this item alone is worth $15.12, and what it is a rechargeable grooming set, right? So I got all 4 gifts for $1.69. Well, and the 5th gift was that. So for $1.69 I got all of this. So it's over $30 worth, guys. So this is a shaver, I imagine. So what is it? It's a rechargeable lady shaver. You get an eyebrow trimmer with it. You get a nose trimmer with it. So this is the eyebrow one. This is the nose trimmer. You also get a beard trimmer. So it's not just for ladies, you can use it for men. And it also comes with the body trimmer, which is the one that's already on there. So this will, you know, you can do your arms, your legs, and even guys are now doing their arms and legs. My son regularly shaves his arms and legs and his chest because he likes to be hairless. He likes to be a Mexican or a Chinese hairless. And then you have a cleaning brush, and you also have, did I put the cover back on? Yes. Okay, and then you also have the charger, and I think that's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh, and it's even got charge. There you go. Look, let's see if it works. I don't have a lot of hair on my arms anymore because I'm old. Okay, it works. It's taking them off quite easily. That works really well. Very well. I like that. Get all those hairs out. Oh, look at that. Hardly any. So I really like this, guys. I think that's really good value. I love that I bought this, and I love it. I would highly recommend that. And it's got a nice pink shine to it. Easy to use. And obviously when you're charging, this light will probably be red, and it probably changes color to indicate that it is full. I love this, and it does show you what the uses are for. So there, that's the one that I was just using. You've got your nose one, you've got your other one, and your eyebrow. So it's brilliant. I love it. That's well worth it, 4-in-1, and it does come with a little booklet as well. So it has got instruction booklet, well, or sheet, which is in multiple languages, and it's probably only one of these little squares that indicates. Okay, let's have a look. Manual instructions. Okay, so that's the instructions there. That's all you need. So what I do is I normally just cut all of that off, which I'll do right now because I don't need those languages. Well, actually, no, I will leave them. You never know. Okay, so that's the 4 items that I got, plus the little grater for $1.69, guys. Now, I have never seen that offer come up again. So, and I quite often hope that it does, because that was the best deal I've ever had. I think it's great. Now, next up, I have these. Now, I'm a little bit disappointed with these. Now, these are photos of my trip when I went to America and when I went to the Bahamas and I think Mexico and Honduras. Now, well, when I went to Honduras, I just stayed at the port. I didn't go anywhere, but that's the port where I was meant to go swimming with dolphins. However, my girlfriend and I got off the ship and into the port of Honduras, and I think, what was the port called? I can't quite remember what the port was called. Anyway, we went there, and I felt really unsafe when I was there. Now our tour group had already arranged, the group that we were meant to go swimming with dolphins with had already gone with the bus or whatever. Now we were going to go to the Marine Institute, and I think it was half an hour away from the port, and it was all really good. But we had to, my girlfriend and I would have had to take a taxi. So we went down the gangway that takes you out to the street, and we looked around a little bit, and I didn't feel safe. My little spidey senses were tingling, and I just turned to her and I said, I don't want to be a statistic. I want to go back to the boat. And that's exactly what we did. We went back to the boat. So I wasn't prepared to take a risk just to have a swim with a dolphin, which I can do here. Okay, so these I paid. Now, this was a really good deal. The reason I'm not happy with these, they're really well printed. They're on canvas. However, I thought I was buying the A4 size, which is more manageable, but I didn't. I ended up getting this huge poster size pictures, which is great, but I'm never going to use them. So I've reordered I've done it again, and I've just gotten one big poster the size of these with smaller pictures. So that's what I've done. However, I will tell you, now because I ordered, you get 3 of the prints this size, which is, what size are they? And I haven't written it down. Hang on, what is it? I should get my glasses. Are you around, Den? Can you just do me a favour and just grab my glasses sitting on the table, please? Because my lovelies here won't be able to know what I'm doing because I can't give them. It's in that little case with the cats. Oh, it's wonderful. There we go. I always normally have them sitting here, but I forgot today. Thank you, my lovely. There's another one of my lovelies. Okay, so the size of these is 50 by 70 centimeters or 20 by 28 inches. So you can imagine they're huge, right? Now, for 3 of them, that size, I paid $29.46. So for 6 of them, because I got 2 lots, I paid just under $60, right? And then I got a price adjustment of $29 and whatever. So I got 6 for the price of 3. So that was a really good deal. I don't know how that worked, but it worked. I will show you what I have chosen. Now, I sometimes take photos that a normal person wouldn't. So I went in the Empire State Building while I was in New York, and I took a photo of the stairwell because I thought it was nice. Now, a lot of people would say, oh, that's silly. Okay, it goes that way. So this is the stairwell inside the Empire State Building. And I just thought it made a really interesting photo. I'm sorry, some might not, but you can see how high up we were. There's the city of New York, and that's it. So will I use it? Probably not, but I've got it, and I wished I had have made them smaller. If they had been just little pictures like that, it would have been a lot better, but I have reordered, but different photos, obviously. Now, this is a photo of the outside one of the streets in New York. Now, it is outside the Empire State, and it has Macy's on the side, which is where I also went. I went to this Macy's after we went to the Empire State. Now, we went up to, I think you go up to the 83rd or 86th floor when you're in that one where Harry Met Sally or something, or whatever that show was. And if you pay a little bit extra, you can go even higher. You can go up, I think around here somewhere, you go up to the 102nd floor, which is all glass. You can't actually go out, but we chose to go up there. Now this is the street view. I just thought it was a nice picture that I took. And because I bought a pair of Ray-Bans at Macy's, I thought, oh yeah, that's clever, 2 in 1. But yeah, so that's one of the streets in New York. I really like this photo. It's great. It was a clear day, as you can see. And then the third one in that set was a picture of New York from the, I think this is the 86th floor where you stand outside. And I took this photo of New York, which is also the photo that I have as my wallpaper on my iPad. And if you look closely, there's a helicopter just above there. So yeah, so that's one of the photos I took. I think I must have taken 200 photos when I was in the Empire State Building. But yeah, I love that photo. I probably will use this one because I love it. This is my favourite photo. Now, as I said, I paid $29, just under $30 for 3. So this is $10, guys, $10. Now, if I get this printed in Australia at, say, Kmart at their photo counter, I would probably be paying between $50 and $70 just for that one print. So that's the difference between, you know, but I will definitely use that photo of New York, and I will possibly, I will get it framed, and I will probably put that in my hallway or in the doll room here. Doll room, it's my doll room slash craft room slash studio. I may even put it in here, put it on the side of the TARDIS here so that I can look at it every day, and I love it. I really love these photos. They're great. But I should have checked the size, because usually I automatically pick the largest size, but I didn't really check. Okay, so this one was at NASA, so we went to, what do you call it? We went to Kennedy Space Station, not Spenedy, Kennedy State. Yeah, anyway. So that's my girlfriend Tina, and we went to NASA, to the Kennedy Space Station, and we just took a photo there. Someone took it for us. And will I use that one? Probably not. However, we might end up using it for something else. And of course, I've got a photo of a Statue of Liberty. Now, it was really, really overcast that day, and I took that photo of her. And so all the people, and I mean, the sky became really black like this. The whole sky turned black like this. And we were thinking, oh no, we're going to go back on the open top ferries and we're going to get soaking wet. And people were still eating in the restaurants there, and I thought, wow, they're not even worried. Here we are, we're thinking, oh, it's going to be absolutely huge downpour. But no. Did that happen? No. Okay, this one was taken in the Bahamas when this was the ship I was on. So at the time, this was Wonder of the Seas. So this is I did a 7-day cruise from Florida to Bahamas, then Mexico, Honduras, back to Florida. And this was Wonder of the Seas, and it was at the time the largest cruise liner in the world. However, Icon of the Seas is now the largest, and this is Royal Caribbean. So this is their little private island that they own in the Bahamas called Coco Cay. And I just took a photo of the ship. I thought that was quite nice. But will I use it? No, definitely not. It's just too big. And you will see the reason why. I mean, you can't just keep all of these. They're too big. So I will keep them, of course, because they're great memories from when I did go. But I probably won't use them. But I'm sure I'll find something else we can use them for. Maybe, I don't know. What? Give me some ideas. What can I use them for, guys? Maybe I can make cushions out of them. Just stitch them onto some material and make some cushions. Or, I don't know. What else could I use them for, guys? Give me some help. Let me know. Let me know in the comments what you think. But yeah, you can see my dilemma. I obviously did buy, they were too big. But that's okay. I'll be fine. I will use some of them. Definitely the New York one, I will definitely use that because that's my favourite photo. Okay, next up I have, my goodness, I buy a lot of personalised stuff. Okay, this item I paid $14.30 for, and this is really good. And it's still $14.30. And what it is, it comes with a little carry bag, which is, oh, that's cute. And inside we have, now I do a lot of photographing for people. I sell stuff online on Marketplace. And so this is a great little idea. So what you have, it's like a little photo booth for small items, and it has light in it. So it's got a light strip. And we will put this on to have a look. And I'll just pop it in. So this sits like this, I would imagine. Like so. And so, you know, like you can pop that open at the top and put your camera sitting here facing down. Or you can take photos coming to the front. And I will plug it in to show you what it looks like. Because sometimes when you're selling jewellery or something like that, you really want to showcase it and make it pop and not just have a basic little thing. So there's your light there. Now you can have the light just facing down, or you can have it facing your item, which is probably a better idea. So it's called a little, what does it say there? A Palaz photo light box, right? Now I've never had one of these, have no idea how they work. I'm about to find out. And I just think that when you sell smaller items, and if you got one of those little Lazy Susans, the little small ones, I think I will be buying one you can pop that inside and it will actually I think that goes on the inside, guys. Yes, it does. Of course it does. Makes sense. Yeah, so if I buy one of those little Lazy Susans and you pop it inside and you have your little item sitting on there, it would actually be really classy to showcase it that way. Now I'm going to pop these little flaps inside because it was uneven if you have them on the outside, which is what I should have thought anyway. I think I will have to do the same with the top part. I will have to do that as well. So, and I have a lot of jewellery to sell. I have so much jewellery to sell, and I have got to get one of those little rotating little round things that I can pop it on. You can put a little bit of velvet on there or some nice material, and then you can, you know, do that. Now I will plug it in for you to show you. Where does it plug in? I have no idea. I would imagine it plugs into here somehow. Yes, it does. Okay. This is going to be really good, I think. I don't think there's different coloured lights. I think it's just one colour. I think they're just white. Does that plug in there like that? Yes, it does. But which way? That way. Okay, are we in? Yes. Okay. Getting there, guys. Sorry, I'm so close to the camera. Sorry. There you go. So you have a light box. Okay. So that faces down. You face that towards your item. So all of this is lit up now. So you can imagine, obviously that's out of the way. So you can imagine if you have an item in there, say a little, let's put this little fella in there for a minute. Say you're putting this in there, you can even get a little stand. See how that lights up? And then if you have that rotating thing, you can imagine how really good, how really well, you know, if that's rotating, they can see the whole item. And also what's really good about it, guys, is they give you coloured backdrops. So they give you blue, red, white, yellow, black, and green. Now, they just simply stick on the back. If you have a look on the back, there's two little things there. Now, I will just show you one. And there's also two at... No, there's not. I lie. So you simply just hook this on so that if you are doing multiple items and you don't want them all to have the same backdrop, you simply put in a backdrop and look. Isn't that great? And that's what you have. Oh, that one's not in properly. Yeah, so that's what you do, guys. You put in a different coloured backdrop and it instantly gives your item a bit of bling. Isn't that great? So yeah, so that was really good value, I think. And as I said, you get 6 different colours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus the green. Wow, that's awesome. Plus a carry bag. And all of that for $14.30. That's amazing. And I will leave it out because I will be using it. I've been waiting for it. I have some jewellery to sell. And I will be able to do that now successfully with this lovely little item. And I'll pop those back in there so they don't get dirty. Will I use the green background? Maybe. I'll leave it in for now. I might be able to use some of the jewellery for that one. And of course it never goes back in the way you want it to. Okay, so that's that. I'll just pop that one on the floor because it takes up a lot of room. And I'll plug my little astronaut back in. Now remember I got this from Shein. And I love it. It comes with a little remote. And this was from one of the Shein haul that I got, which was sponsored. And it gives off little starry nights. And you beam that up, nebulas, and you beam it up to wherever you want. You can have it as you can have it as your backdrop, which I'll do. I'll just have him sitting there. We'll have him on for a little bit. Ooh. Groovy, except it's going to blind me. I'll put it on the lips. There you go. Oh, fancy lips. Look at that. Oh, okay. There we go. And it also comes with an instruction on how to use that as well, which I will pop in. No, I don't need that. Okay, next up we have, okay, this is another item for a little guy. And this is my haul, that's it. Wow, that's a quick one. Now, so first up I'll do this one. So this is my highly anticipated light I've been waiting for. $21.62, still $21.62. Now this light is a fill light, however it's a fill light with a difference. Now I have not opened this, I have no idea what it looks like, but this is one that attaches to your table, because I've had a few of my lovely subscribers say that they would like to see me do a journal or a card or something like that. So what it is, it has a little thing, what do you call that? A little, this is what attaches to your phone, and this attaches to something else. We shall find out, because do we read instructions? No, we don't, do we, George? We just get in, pull it apart, and we just get on with it. It's only when we get stuck and we can't work it out, that's when we say, all right, let's have a look and see where we went wrong. So it has an arm, and this arm is what I will need, and obviously one of these will be where it goes. Okay, so this one I would imagine would be the one that sticks to the table because it doesn't move. This one would be the one that you put your phone on so that you can see. This is your table clamp, and it does adjust all the way up to here. So you open that up, and I will only need about that much, so I'm not going to open it all the way. And then you attach the pole. So this bit goes in here. Now, depending on where you want it, now I'm going to want mine. How's that going to? Okay, so that goes there. So that's good. And then you can tighten that so it doesn't move, except it's not doing it. It's not tightening because it doesn't go all the way. Now, how come that doesn't tighten? It's not going all the way, guys. Or didn't I open it far enough? Oh, now I've taken that all the way out, unless it goes that way. I think it goes that way. Okay, hang on a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, we're getting there. So we then put this little thing in. Now, is there a hole in there that I can screw it into? No, there is not. So that simply just tightens onto there, which is not very tight. Okay, so that's that. So this bit goes onto your table. Now that's facing the wrong way though. That'll have to go that way. Okay, so now we're cooking. So that sits on your table, and then this you can move up and down, and this will have your phone attached to it through this little bit, I would imagine. So that sits on there, I think. And then this bit sits on here. No, how does that fit? Where does that fit? Am I missing something? What am I missing? Okay, we've got this bit there. Wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. I think I will need to find out which bit goes where, because I've never had one of these and it doesn't tell me anything. Is there any instructions? No, there are not. Am I missing something? No, I am not. Okay, so the light, so it's a round light, and that sits in here like so. Oops. Okay, I got it. I got it. I know what I'm doing now. But that's, hang on a minute, I'm going the wrong way. Wait a minute. Patience, patience. Okay, so that goes in there. So that's, I want that to be tight, like so. And then that bit goes in here. So that needs to be up that way. I should have stuck it on there first. Hang on. It's easier if I do it that way. Rightio. We're getting there, guys. So if you are doing stuff like me on your table that you want to do, I might just take this off here, guys, because it's going to be too hard doing it like that. And now, of course, I can't get it off. No, because it's on there nice and tight, which is what you want. Okay, I've worked it out. I've worked it out. We don't need instructions. We don't need instructions. This is going to be... Now, I don't know if that's going that way or that way. Okay, let's try that way. Which righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Maybe that's my problem. Righty-tighty, maybe. Okay, let's have a look. Which way does it screw on? I can't tell because the screw part is... Unless it just sits on there. No. My goodness. I mean, it is a screw top, but it won't screw on as such. I can't get it to actually go on there, guys. Or is it now? No, it's still not. It won't go on there. Oh, my goodness. And I can't get that off. Let's try this again. What will my review be on this? Maybe, oh, here we go. So it is easier to do it without that. So that would be my review. Put that on first. And then you tighten that so it doesn't move. So we now have a swinging arm. And now we attach the, oh, well, that's too tight. Because you won't, now you need to adjust this first before you do that. And then this bit goes in here, like so. I will just swing that on there. And I've just got to keep an eye on which way that's got to go. Get out of there. Come on, work with me. Come on, be nice. Okay, so that's in there. Right, that's nice and tight. Now, when you work out where that's got to go, because now you work out, so that's maybe the height that you want to be, however, so that'll be there like that, and then you tighten that, and you will have it at your desired height, and then you can tighten that, and that will be steady. So your phone goes in here, so we now put in here, on this side, we will put the little stick that it goes on, and then this bit goes on here, like so. You pop that in there like that. Whee, it's working, yay! And I can't believe it hasn't got a booklet, because it's obviously I will have to use my iPad at the same time as I'm using my, no, I can't do that, can I? I would have to do the, oh, I would have to do the show live in order to use my phone on here, and then, you know, to know that I'm actually filming properly. And then that sits like that. Okay, oh, hang on, it's on my leg. So that attaches to your table. The light then sits there. You adjust this according to how high you want to be off the table. Your phone sits in this little cradle. You put your phone in here, you press record, and then this is where you plug into your thingy to make it light up. And so you end up with a ring light, and then the ring light you can start filming with work on the table. But the only thing is, I won't be able, unless I do a live show, I won't be able to see that my work is actually being recorded in the view of the camera on the phone. So I'm just going to lay that down so I can plug it in. And here we go. Okay, so there you go. And you have a ring light. And it has got brightness adjusters, so you can go all the way down to very dim or all the way up. And you also have the choice of warm, I think that's white light, and that's, I don't know what the other one, so that one's definitely warm, that's light, and I don't know what the other one is. It's the same as your fill light. anyway, so that's a really good item. I will be setting that up on my desk, and once I get the use, I will have to work out how to do live videos, and then I will definitely set this up, and I might do some cards with you guys or journals. I can show you how to make a journal, and then maybe the next video will be how to decorate that journal, and we can do that. So yeah, yay, good times ahead. So I will put that somewhere safe, and I will set that up on the table, and that way I'm able to show you some arts and crafts that I do. I probably won't do the doll making though, because that's very time consuming, and I would have to walk away all the time to bake the doll in the oven, and you wouldn't want to be doing that while you're doing a live show. So I probably won't do that. And I am sweating buckets here, guys. It's very humid. We have got rain out there. I have got the fan on, but I didn't put it on high. Oh my goodness. Okay, I will show you the next item. This is the last item we have, guys. Now I've also got another, my next haul will be this haul, which is from Bargain Mania, and I will also do the Cosmetics Plus little haul that I got. My son went and had his ears pierced and his nose pierced. So while we were there, I was looking at all the goodies they had, and I bought some goodies so that I could show you what they have available. They're a really good shop for jewelry and for makeup. They do all sorts of piercings, and they're really professional. Now this item is for little guy. I paid, what did I pay? I didn't write down what I paid. Why didn't I write down what I paid? Maybe because it's for him and I didn't want to have, oh, I might have put the price inside, hopefully. Yes, I did. Oh, smart thinking. Because this is a piece of paper that comes with it, which you throw in the bin. $35.75. It was sold out because they're really popular. It's a 35-piece magnetic item, and I found it with other vendors, but I paid $35.75. Other vendors have it for $44.81, so it's almost $10 more. So what it is, it's a little carry case. So it's a great little box. Now, little guy won't be allowed to take this home. He will be leaving it here, so that, because he's taken all the stuff home that I've ever given him, and he's just got a little bit of Lego, but when he comes, he's going to be bored if it's only Lego that he's got. So I thought, no, I'll get him this little set. So that's what can be made with it. It's all little characters and cars and stuff, but you can pop them all together and make a big transformer type guy. So let's have a look. And so it comes, I have not opened it before. It comes packaged. It's got all these little guys. It's got heaps of little items, and it has a little book where you can have a look. Does it have other little things in? Yes, it does. So it shows how things can be made, and this must be a different set that you can buy. It's exactly the same, but in blue. I think I would have preferred the blue, but that's okay. This is more a construction colour. This is the sort of colour that construction vehicles are made of. So I don't think I'll open them, but so you've got a crane, and I believe, no, it does not come out. It's got a dump truck. It has a cement mixer, and then we have, in here we have a vehicle, or an armoured vehicle. We have got hands, and I think they're legs, with other little bits. We've got some signs, and they just sit in the bottom. It's a really great set. I love it. And yeah, it isn't cheap though. What did I say I paid? $35. And it also comes with the front of the truck with the scooper, a bulldozer type thing. It has an excavator type thing. It has got, that looks like a generator, and I don't know what these are, other little bits. And finally we have a boat, and we have connectors, and a helicopter. Isn't that great? And they're all magnetic, guys. So I'll just open one little packet. I'll open, what one can I open? I'll open this one. Can they be opened? Okay, I don't want to open it if oh yes, I can. So you can, so that's a boat and it's got little wheels so it can be driven and it all comes apart. Look guys, you can connect it with magnets. You can make that as big as you want. You can add these other connectors to it and make it into a big pontoon type boat, which is bendy. What else can you do? You can also add grey ones. So they've got grey and they've also got these. So they interchange. You've also got the helicopter. Now it does come apart. You can make that helicopter super large by adding an extra little bit in there. You could make it into a boat. You could put the tail back on, oops, other way around, and make it into a long helicopter. Whatever your heart desires, guys. So the little guy is going to love all this because it's interchangeable. So, and he's got a really good imagination, so he can make heaps and heaps of different things with these. And yeah, he's going to love it. He is going to love it. I'm going to love it. When he opens it, I will definitely have a bit of play because it looks awesome. And he always says to me, little guy always says to me, oh mate, you have such good taste. You buy the best gifts. He reckons I've got the best toy giving gift ideas. So yeah, so 35 pieces, all of that with a great carry case, which clips together and it has a carry handle. So you could even take that camping. You could take it when you're going away for the weekend. I'm going to pull this off because I don't like it. I've already started to just before, but it's very icky sticky. So I'm going to use my little sticker, my little gunky sticker removal thingies. And I'm going to try and get off as much as I can of that because I don't like it. I don't like it. So yeah, so that's the last gift. I think that's fantastic. I might even do a little thumbnail with that, with some of these gifties because they're awesome. And I'll just hold it all up and there we go. So that's it, guys. Thanks so much for spending some time with me today. I'm really glad that we got through the cyclone. It is still hanging around. It has crossed land and they're keeping an eye on it. We are still getting rain from it and wind, but not as much. So we came through the night very well. And I pray for all those who are affected and have lost homes, property, business, lives. There may have been lives lost. I haven't heard that there have been, but I'm sure that there may be. And a lot of buildings down the coast have been damaged. So I pray for all of those who have been affected by the Cyclone Alfred and their families. Anyway, guys, have fun, be good, be kind, treat people the way that you want to be treated. And I will catch you again when I see you next time with my next video. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.